Hey everyone, my name is Cassidy and I'm going to present on my dance review paper where I attended a performance. So the performance I attended was at a nightclub. Actually, it was kind of a performance competition in a nightclub in downtown San Francisco. It's called City Nights SF. And the setting of this dance event, it was a dark setting. There was lots of lights, there was lots of people, and they were all college age people. There was a fairly good mix of male and female, and there was a loud crowd and loud music. The setting of the stage, there was a DJ who was also leading the thing. The performers consisted of 4 women and 4 men, and each person had a minute to perform their freestyle dance or a planned dance routine. And the loudness of the audience determined who the winner was. So whoever got the loudest cheers. In terms of their attire wasn't coordinated in any way. It was just kind of a free dress for all, casual, laid back, comfortable clothing. And in terms of ethnicities of the performers, it was a big mix of ethnicities, from African American to Mexican to Asian. And the performers' ages were all in college age, and they're most likely from San Francisco State University. So going on to the actual dancing I watched, it was segregated into male and female. So the first performers were the males, and all 4 males, their styles were mostly the same. They kept to a contortionist hip hop style of dancing. So watching this, it was really interesting to see the way that their body moved, and like it moved in ways you wouldn't think is possible for the body to move. It was very stop and go, yet it flowed really well. In terms of how they moved around in the stage, they kind of stayed in one place in the center of the stage and didn't go off into the entire range of the stage. They utilized most of their body parts, and even though they used most of their body parts, they stuck with mostly upper body movements. And this is just a video of the style that I saw. It's not a video of the performance, but it's just the style. So let me go ahead and play it. So that's kind of an example of what I watched. What I watched on stage was a bit more fast paced than that, but in terms of the body movement and how he kind of started and stopped and it flowed well, it's kind of what I watched. So moving on to when I watched the females perform, which is the second group, they had a little more variety in how they performed. It wasn't all the same style. It was hip hop style, but they all had their own little twist to their performance. They had a lot more hip movement and more popping of their body, as females normally dance. And they kind of had like an attitude when they danced in their emotions and just the way they moved, and it added another layer of flavor to their performance, I thought. And of course, it was really fast paced. And in terms of their stage use, they used way more of the stage around them versus sticking to one spot. So this is just another example video of what I watched, kind of similar to what I had seen. And I'll just go ahead and play it. So that's kind of what I watched on stage, just of kind of similar. As you can see, they really like pop their body out and it's really fast. And I don't know if you guys got the same feel, but I just feel like their attitude really added to the dance and how well it came together. And just as another note, all the performers danced one by one versus in a group like this. So yeah, that's kind of what I watched at this performance, and it was really awesome to watch. These are just some pictures of like stills of the style, but I used like these two are celebrities. This is the contortionism. There's just another hip hop male dancer. And just to conclude, want to say it was super fun to incorporate an outside school assignment into my social aspect of life, and it made me focus on details of dancing that I wouldn't have thought to pay attention to. And then by paying attention to those details, it made me appreciate dance more than I already do. So here's my works cited page. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening. Bye.